Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I don't have bright colored hair anymore. I have a normal colored hair. I just felt like it was time to go back to a natural color. This is like the color that I always go to when I'm done with bright hair colors. I've been having bright hair colors since I was like 13, so yeah, this is usually the one that I go back to after I'm done with all of that. But I've been wanting to go back for a while. I know that I'm going to regret it in like a week because I love changing my hair. And this is just a lot of commitment because it'll kill my hair if I bleach it again. But I've been feeling like when I'm doing my makeup, I'm pretty limited with my color options because it clashes with my hair sometimes. I've been wanting to wear this lip color for so long, but I've just felt like it didn't mesh with whatever hair color I had, so I'm really excited to use that now. I've got this Valentine's Day look today. I thought I would go for something pretty bold and kind of sultry to start off with. I do have other ones planned if this isn't your kind of thing though, so if you want a more soft Valentine's Day look, keep an eye out for that. But yeah, if you'd like to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. So I'm starting off with my Too Faced Hangover Primer. I'm just going to put this all over the face. This is also doubling as a moisturizer. And then I'm just going in with my NYX Pore Filler Primer in the center of my face. So for my foundation today, I'm going to mix my Maybelline Fit Me and my Kat Von D Lock It foundation. So I've got this really bad habit where I'll use something until it's almost gone, and then I'll see that I'm almost out of it and I'll stop using it because I don't want to run out of it. And so I've just realized that I have like half of my makeup is just almost empty products. So I'm trying to use products that are almost empty. I'm going to like make it a goal to use up a bunch of my products. So yeah, I'm using my Kat Von D Lock It foundation again. I realized I had this problem when I put on some of my Mario Badescu drying lotion, the spot treatment, and my boyfriend was just like, wow, it's been ages since I've seen that pink stuff on your face. And I was like, alright, I should probably just use up the tiny bit that's left of this. I don't know why I do it. It's really frustrating. Now that I have really dark hair, I just know that I'm going to always get foundation in my hair. I feel like I probably did a lot when I had colored hair, but it wasn't that noticeable. But it's gonna stand out a lot right now. And I'm just concealing under my eyes with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. The foundation is super high coverage, so I don't need to spot conceal at all. And I'm going to be using another product that I am almost out of. This is the Rimmel Match Perfection powder. I'm just using this to set my whole face. And I'm just going in with the Tarte contour palette, and I'm just using this light pink shade to set under my eyes. I'm also going to contour using this palette. I'm going to mix both of the contour shades. Because this is going to be quite a dramatic look, I'm going to go pretty heavy on the contour. And for blush, I'm using my NARS Orgasm blush. I haven't used this in forever. And I'm using my Sleek Solstice highlighting palette. I'm going to go in with this purple toned shade. I am wanting a really intense highlight, which is what this palette gives me. So for my brows today, I'm using my Colourpop brow color in the shade Black and Brown, because I don't have any dip brow that is dark enough for me at the moment. I do have the Granite Brow Wiz and Brow Definer from Anastasia, but I'm just feeling like the pomade type look, and I don't have anything dark enough for that, unfortunately. I forgot how good this brow color is from Colourpop. It's so cheap. I need to use this more often. And I'm just setting that with my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. So when I did my foundation and concealer, I brought that onto my eyes, so I'm not going to prime any further. So I'm using Anastasia Single Shadows today. I'm going to set that all down and give my eyelids a nice base with the shade Cream. Next I'm taking the shade Birkin and I am just buffing this into my crease. This is just my first transition shade. As usual, I am making sure I wing this shadow out. I do have quite round eyes and they're ever so slightly close set, so I feel like winging out the shadow just kind of balances my face out a bit more. Next I'm going in with the shade Sienna and I'm using this to deepen up the crease and outer third. Wow, I put way too much of this on my brush to begin with. So I brought this colour a lot further into the lid than I did with the previous shade. I'm going to add a lid colour in the centre, but I don't want there to be any gaps between these transition shades and the lid shade. So I'm just making sure I bring it right in so it will be nice and seamless when I add that on. I'm also just going to take this shade onto the lower lash line and making sure it connects up with the shadows that are on my lid. And I'm smoking out the lower lash line quite a bit. I'm bringing this right down. Next I'm going in with the shade Hot Chocolate and I'm using this to deepen up the crease and outer third even more. I'm going to focus this more on the outer third than the crease, unlike the previous shadows. And again, bringing this onto the lower lash line. I'm not bringing this one down quite as far as the previous shade. I'm keeping it closer to the lash line. And again, just making sure it connects nicely to the shades that are on my lid. So my lid color is going to be a black shadow that has some glitter through it. So to make sure that shows up very dark and black, I'm going to go in with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Black Bean. I'm just going to apply this onto my lid as a base so that I can get the full intensity of my lid shadow. So I'm just going in and blending that into the browns. So obviously this is looking a little patchy at the moment, but I am going to add that shadow on top, so that's okay, as long as there's a nice black base there so that the other shadow will be more intense. So the lid shadow is the shade Black Diamond, and I'm just applying this all over the lid with a flat brush. And because this is a black shadow, I'm making sure it is right on my lash line because it will be super noticeable if there are any gaps there. So now I've got it at the intensity that I want it, but the edges are very choppy, so I'm just going back in with the shade Sienna and I'm just going to blend that into the browns. And for the inner corner highlight, I'm just going back into my Sleek Solstice highlighting palette and just using that purple shade again like I used on the rest of my face. I always love super intense inner corner highlights on smoky eyes. I just feel like it balances it out so nicely. So in my last video, in my empties video, I talked about the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced and how much I hate it, and I finally got to get rid of it, and I got my Mecca Beauty loot box and I've got a mini one. So I'm gonna give it a second chance because it has been a long time since I used that other one. I have kept it for quite a long time, so I'm gonna give it a second chance and try and use up this mini one. Okay, I swear the wand is different on this one. This seems way more spread apart and less thick, and it's working nicely. May have won me over with my second chance. I might have just hated that Better Than Sex because I kept it for so long. I don't know, but we'll see how it goes with this one and if I continue loving it. Still not the biggest fan of it for my bottom lashes, but I feel like this wand is way better than the other one. I don't know if they did change it. I got the other one like 2 years ago, so maybe they did, but I'm liking that. It's really strange. Next, I'm applying falsies. These are my Glam by Manicare lashes in the style Stella. I just bought these lashes today, so I have not tried them out yet. I didn't think I needed to trim these, but I think I did need to trim them a little. Oh well. I love these lashes. These are so nice. I've been needing new lashes for so long. And I'm just going over the lash band with some liquid liner. And for my lips, I'm going in with my Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Catherine. Alright, so that's it for this look. If you're not one for the super bold Valentine's Day looks, I do have other ones coming, so keep an eye out for that coming soon. If you did like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it when you do. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video.